Welcome. I'm going to make sure that I get this right. We have Shahid Ahmed from NTT Ltd. He's the Executive Vice President for New Ventures and Innovation. We also have Masum Mir, Senior Vice President and GM for Cisco Networking, the Provider Mobility Division. And we're going to be talking about private networks. So we'll start off with you. So there's been a lot of talk about private networks and when they're going to take off. Where are we now?
Well, I think the technology platform itself is becoming a lot more available. Devices are now finally making to the market. Regulators are now appropriating spectrum directly to enterprises. We're beginning to see that mature. And finally, the actual solution providers like Cisco are now beginning to roll out real solutions that are meant for CIOs and enterprises specifically.
Okay, so Masum, jumping over to you, what business problem do you think private networks are trying to solve for, and how does it differ from other technologies?
Okay, let me just break it into, first objective, and many of the CIOs are talking about provide an outcome. It's not technology for the sake of technology, but there are tangible business outcome everyone is looking for. Some of the key ones to highlight is many of the industries are going through digitization of physical spaces. So it has a profound impact on how we can help these industries to transform in a very sustainable way. And it is also going to create a path of digitization where it's not going to be a discontinuity. It's going to be a continuum of the journey that IT and OT has been going through. But now it has the potential to leverage existing technologies as well as embedding the private 5G networking technologies to create this path to hyper-digitization of the physical spaces across many industries.
Okay, great. So back to you. So can you talk a little bit more about the NTT Cisco partnership and what you guys are doing with private 5G?
Well, first, our partnership with Cisco has been spanning over decades. We've been doing a lot of work with Cisco together, not only from a enterprise networking perspective, but providing real solutions to the marketplace and in industry in general. With respect to private 5G, we're very excited about this opportunity to work together once again. Cisco is coming in from a very enterprise-centric solution mindset, and we're really glad to see that because our perspective and point of view is private 5G is meant for enterprises first, CIO-centric, and it has to be something that's easy, simple to use. I think Cisco has delivered on that promise, and we're really looking forward to working together.
Okay, great. So Masum, over to you. What is unique about the NTT and Cisco approach to private 5G?
Very first thing, I think our joint perspective about the market, NTT especially, if we just think about NTT's global scale, as well as deep understanding of industries. And it is not only in one technology. We have been working in so many different technology areas, and private network is not going to be in isolation. We have to create a continuum. That we have been doing a lot of digitization projects across many industries, both in IT space and OT space. Now we're augmenting with the private networks on that joint effort. Our unique joint value proposition is really the global scale and deep understanding of the industries and delivering the customer's business outcome.
Okay, so why do you think enterprises are using organizations like NTT to fill this role?
Well, if we take private 5G as a platform or technology, it is complex. I mean, it does require licensed spectrum. It is a cellular technology. And so there's some complexities associated with this solution set. And so for our enterprises, we're trying to take this pain away from them and offering them private 5G as a service, as a managed service to them. So we're taking all the complexities and delivering a service or outcome, as Masum said, and that way they can focus on their business process and we can focus on the enablement technology.
Okay, so just to kind of put a bow on it, Masum, why do you think now is the right time for true private 5G deployments?
So let me first start with the private network is not really new. We have been building private networking for many, many years. But it was the last resort. Many times we built private networks because it was extreme harsh environments. But now with the evolution of the simplification of IT, OT, IT coming together, and a huge awareness of digitizing physical spaces. So it's not a niche anymore. The need for digitization of the physical spaces across some of the industries, like in transportation, also in manufacturing, we'll see happening in large venues, and there is also promise in healthcare. So there is a real problem, and enterprises wants to go and digitize these environments. Technology has come to the maturity, and I think we have come to a point with our approach to the market that it is not going to remain as a silo. It's going to be pre-integrated, tightly integrated with both IT operation and OT operation. And as Shahid started with, the device ecosystem is also coming together. So this is the time.
Well, I want to thank Shahid and Masum for this. We've been talking about private 5G for a long time now. It's really exciting to hear that we're on the cusp of a lot of large-scale deployments. So thank you both.